making headlines. The President ratifies the recent amendments to 3 different laws aimed at curbing cybercrimes in the archipelago. The Vice President launches the GDPP Information Management System and inaugurates the China-Indian Ocean Region Center for Maritime Cooperation and Training. And the Fisheries Minister says the decision concerning ocean and maritime development should be founded on evidence-based science and innovative technology.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to PSM News in English with me, Naeem. President Dr. Mohammad Moiz ratifies the amendments to 3 different laws aimed at curbing cybercrimes in the archipelago.
President Dr. Mohammad Moiz on Tuesday ratified the recent amendments to 3 different laws aimed at curbing cybercrimes in the archipelago. The amendment to the Criminal Procedure Act seeks to enhance the existing bail system outlined in the current act by instituting new guidelines and procedures while also amending the established protocols governing bail during investigation or trial periods. Notably, it delineates specific circumstances under which individuals can request bail following a conviction, along with a clear framework for appealing such decisions. In addition, the amendment introduces a comprehensive mechanism aimed at addressing cybercrimes perpetrated through new technologies and computer systems. This legislation grants law enforcement agencies the authority to intercept personal information in such cases and to access retained subscriber and communication data via a court order. Additionally, the bill facilitates real-time data requests through a system to be established jointly by financial authorities and law enforcement entities. Furthermore, the amendment empowers law enforcement and financial authorities to freeze assets and hold financial transactions of suspects involved in scams, thereby preventing the misuse of funds when such incidents are reported. This measure is designed to bolster public safety and protect individuals' financial resources. The amendment to the Mutual Legal Assistance in Criminal Matters Act aims to enhance and refine the existing legal framework governing mutual legal assistance among countries in matters related to cybercrime and offences, utilizing computer systems and emerging technologies. The amendment sets forth new procedures aimed at improving the discovery of electronic evidence, the preservation and access of information stored in computing systems, and the real-time retrieval of traffic data. Furthermore, it outlines methods for inspecting content data while seeking assistance from international partners. The amendment establishes a dedicated 24/7 network designed to facilitate the exchange of information regarding crimes associated with computer data. This initiative aims to streamline the process of obtaining electronic evidence through mutual assistance and delineates the specific areas in which such assistance will be sought.
Vice President Hussein Mohammad Latif launches the Global Development Project Pool GDPP Information Management System and inaugurates the China-Indian Ocean Region Center for Maritime Cooperation and Training. These launches took place at the closing ceremony of the 3rd China-Indian Ocean Region Forum on Blue Economy Development Cooperation in Kunming, China, marking a significant step towards enhancing global development and maritime cooperation. The Vice President was joined at the ceremony by notable dignitaries, including the President of the Senate of Barbados, the Chairman of the China International Development Cooperation Agency, the Chair of IOC Africa, and the Vice Minister of the Ministry of Natural Resources of China. Following the ceremony, Vice President Latif participated in a banquet hosted by Vice Chairman of the National Committee of Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference CPPCC. Vice President Latif is in Kunming at the invitation of Chinese government to attend the 3rd China-Indian Ocean Region Forum on Blue Economy Development Cooperation. At the forum's inaugural ceremony, he delivered the opening remarks underscoring the importance of collaborative efforts in sustainable maritime development. Vice President Hussein Mohammad Latif meets holds discussions with key Chinese officials aimed at strengthening bilateral ties to bolster Maldives-China relations.
Vice President Latif meets with key Chinese officials to discuss strategies for enhanced cooperation and strengthen bilateral ties to bolster Maldives-China relations. As part of his ongoing visit to China, Vice President Latif held discussions with the Vice Chairman of the National Committee of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, Wang Yong. The high-level meeting also saw the attendance of the Chairman of the China International Development Cooperation Agency and the Chairman of the CPPCC Yunnan Provincial Committee. The dialogue centered on fostering cooperation in vital areas of the blue economy, with particular emphasis on environmental protection, ocean conservation, and addressing climate change. According to a statement released by the President's office, both sides recognized the importance of these sectors in driving sustainable development and enhancing economic resilience. Additionally, the meeting explored avenues to further strengthen tourism development, higher education, infrastructure development, and high-level exchanges between the Maldives and China. Vice President Latif and Chairman Wang also expressed a shared commitment to deepening collaboration in these areas to benefit both nations. Concluding the discussions, Vice President Latif and Chairman Wang reaffirmed their dedication to strengthen the Maldives-China bilateral ties, underscoring the significance of sustained engagement and mutual support. Vice President Latif's visit to China coincides with his attendance at the 3rd China-Indian Ocean Region Forum on Blue Economy Development Cooperation.
Minister of Fisheries and Ocean Resources Ahmad Shyam says that decisions concerning ocean and maritime development should be founded on evidence-based science and innovative technology.
Minister Shyam said that the decision concerning ocean and maritime development should be founded on evidence-based science and innovative technology. He made the statement during his address at the thematic discussion of the Ocean Decade of the United Nations in the context of Global Development Initiative. In his speech, the minister highlighted the critical role that oceans and marine ecosystems play in the Maldives economy. He noted that Maldivians have for centuries been the beneficiaries and relied on ocean resources, stating that protecting and preserving the ocean resources is paramount. He warned that the Maldives is at the forefront of the fight against climate change and the first to face its negative impacts, adding that the oceans must be protected and preserved for the future generations. This year's 2024 marks the 4th year of the implementation of the United Nations Decade of Ocean Science for Sustainable Development 2021 to 2030. Highlighting that this year's theme is delivering the science we need for the ocean we want, Minister Shyam noted that this theme is closely related to the people of the Maldives. He added that this initiative helps Maldivians face the challenges affecting oceans by utilizing evidence-based science and innovative technology. He also underscored the importance of promoting the Global Development Initiative in order to achieve sustainable development goals. He said that this initiative provides opportunities to empower fishermen, advocate for the protection of marine life, and promote scientific research on protecting marine resources. Highlighting the need for global collaboration, Minister Shyam underscored that working together can bring sustainable development for future generations. He also highlighted the importance of sharing information, experiences, and expertise between countries to find solutions to global challenges.
Minister of Fisheries and Ocean Resources Ahmad Shyam extends an invitation to Chinese investors in a bid to bolster Maldives' mariculture industry.
Minister Shyam extended an invitation to Chinese investors in a bid to bolster Maldives' mariculture industry. The call for investment was made during a meeting with the chairman of the China International Development Cooperation Agency in Kunming, Yunnan Province, China. Minister Shyam is accompanying Vice President Hussein Mohammad Latif, who is attending the 3rd China-Indian Ocean Region Forum on Blue Economy Development Cooperation. During the meeting with the agency chairman, Minister Shyam highlighted the efforts of President Dr. Mohammad Muiz's administration to promote and develop the mariculture industry, highlighting the growth potential in this industry. He said that the opportunity to invest in the Maldives mariculture industry is open to Chinese investors, adding that there is ample room for growth in the industry. The administration has identified 4 locations across the country for development of the mariculture industry. Furthermore, Minister Shyam noted that investments are vital for the development of these regions, highlighting the need for capacity building and human resources development in the mediculture field. During the meeting, the minister discussed the ongoing efforts by President Dr. Moins's administration to enhance the fishery sector. He added that these efforts include increasing fish processing capacity and promoting sustainable and environmentally friendly fishing practices. Minister Shyam also highlighted the close and historic ties between the Maldives and China, underscoring that these relations are based on mutual respect for sovereignty. He expressed his hope for further strengthening and enhancing relations between the two nations in the future. The third China-Indian Ocean Region Forum on Blue Economy Development Cooperation, co-hosted by the Maldives and organized by the China International Development Cooperation Agency, is being held from 15 to 17 December under the theme The Future of the Blue Indian Ocean Development Practice for the Global South.
Minister of Islamic Affairs Dr. Muhammad Shahim Ali Saeed says that there has been a distinct increase in efforts by the Maldives Police Service during this term to maintain the safety and security across the whole country.
Minister of Islamic Affairs Dr. Muhammad Shahim Ali Saeed says that there has been a distinct increase in efforts by the Maldives Police Service MPS during this term to maintain the safety and security of the whole country. He made these remarks at the signing ceremony of a memorandum of understanding between the MPS and the ministry. Speaking during the ceremony, Minister Shahim said that police are doing more than ever to maintain security and religious unity in the society. The minister assured the police that the Ministry of Islamic Affairs would provide all possible assistance in this endeavor. He said that similar to most countries in the world, Maldives also has a few who believe and follow extremist religious ideology, noting the extensive efforts past and present in collaboration with the police to raise religious awareness and ensure religious unity. During the ceremony, Commissioner of Police Ali Shujao said that several awareness programs have been conducted in line with the mandate of maintaining security in the society. He also thanked the ministry for its assistance to such programs, noting that each of the program includes a religious component. Shujao revealed the decision to conduct a special program with the ministry to increase religious awareness among the police ranks.
The Maldives Police Service MPS issues a stern warning regarding the enforcement of the recently amended Tobacco Control Act.
Maldives Police Service issues a stern warning regarding the enforcement of the recently amended Tobacco Control Act, which now bans the sale and usage of vaping devices and products. In a statement, the MPS cautioned that individuals found in violation of the vaping ban will face fines as stipulated by the law. The police said that notifications of these fines will be sent through text messages, ensuring that violators are promptly informed of their penalties. According to the statement, to ensure compliance, the police will take legal action against individuals who sell or give away electronic cigarettes or vaping devices and products. The police also warned that those caught vaping or using such devices will be fined accordingly. It said that text messages sent to violators will include details on how to pay the fines along with a link to VaruPay for convenient payment. Furthermore, the police also urged the community to comply with the new amendment and assist in promoting a smoke-free environment, calling on the public to support the enforcement efforts and report any instances of vaping in public areas. Speaking on a program aired on PSM News, Sub-Inspector of Police Nizam Muhammad noted that the public can report individuals found in vaping on the street or in public spaces. He said that when police receive the report, officers will attend the scene and address the issue, highlighting the enforcement protocol in place. Inspector of Police Amnat Nishana revealed that guidelines have been drafted to ensure uniform enforcement across all islands. The nationwide ban on the use, sale and free giveaway of electronic cigarettes, vaping devices and products came into effect on 15 December. Under the amended Tobacco Control Act, the importation of vaping devices and related products incurs a fine of approximately $3,243 with an additional fine of approximately $648 for each item. Sellers of vaping devices and products face a fine of $1,297 plus $648 per item sold. Those giving away vaping products for free will be fined approximately $648. A stricter penalty of about $3,243 is imposed on individuals who sell or give away vaping devices or products to minors.
The Maldives Police Service MPS asked the public to come forward with any information related to the devastating government building fire as it continues the investigation. The fire, which broke out early Thursday morning, devastated the building housing the Ministry of Housing, Land and Urban Development and the Ministry of Construction and Infrastructure. The adjacent green building, home to the Ministry of Climate Change, Environment and Energy, was also damaged in the incident. Police have launched a comprehensive investigation with the help of fire and rescue services to determine the cause of the incident. Speaking to reporters on Saturday, Police Commissioner Ali Shujao had revealed that police will seek the help of a foreign agency in the investigation. Commissioner Shujao had said the government is taking necessary steps to arrange for the foreign team to join the investigation team, adding that he was confident that together police will be able to identify the cause of the incident. The investigation into the incident is already underway, and Shujao said forensic teams were on duty combining the site, taking key samples and analyzing CCTV footage around the building. According to Shujao, police are taking statements from eyewitnesses, and people believed to have first-hand information about the incident are being questioned. We will be back after a short break.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة والدرجة الرفيعة وبعثه مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته وارزقنا شفاعته برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين وصلى الله على محمد وآله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
PSM ಗೆ ಟಿವಿ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ತಕ ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ತ ಮಿಹಾರು PSM Air application තිය බේෆලුන්න හිලේ බලාලෙවෙන අධි අඩුව හාලෙවෙන දුනියගේ කොම්මෙ තාගුහුරගෙන් කොම්මෙ ගඩියකු PSM ගේ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ත බලාලුම අවහ PSM Air app download කරවා මිහාරු app store උන්න Google Play Store ඉන්වස් මේ app download කොල්ලවෙන
ಮಗುಮಚ್ಚೆ ಸವಾಲ್ ಕೊಂಡು ನುದುನು ಎಮ್ಎಫ್ ಹೊಂತಿ ಜಹುನಿ ಮುಳಿಮೂನ್ಗ ಬೆಂಡೇಜ್ ಒಳಾಕನ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ತಹುಗ ನುವದಿಹ ಇನ್ಸತ್ತ ಮೀಹು ಮರವನಿ ಬೋಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾನಿ ಆಕ್ಸ ಸೈಕಲ್ ದುಬಾರು ಹೆಲ್ಮೆಟ್ ಒಳ
Welcome back to PSM News. The European Commission awarded contracts to push forward delayed plans for a 10.6 billion euro USD 11.13 billion secure European satellite constellation in response to Elon Musk's Starlink and other fast-growing internet networks.
Could I ask you to sign this contract first?
The European Commission on Monday awarded contracts to push forward delayed plans for a 10.6 billion euro, $11.13 billion secure European satellite constellation in response to Elon Musk's Starlink and other fast-growing internet networks.
On behalf of the European Commission, the contract will be signed by Mr. Timo Pesonen in his capacity of contracting authority and on the side of the industrial consortium by the three members represented.
The multi-orbit array of more than 280 satellites, known as RIS-2, will provide an encrypted backbone for European Union governments and public agencies and develop new commercial services. The Director General of the European Space Agency described the moment as a very defining moment for all involved in the journey towards a more stronger and connected Europe.
It is today a really defining moment for all of us in our journey towards a stronger, more connected and secure Europe. With the signature of the concession agreement for the implementation of the Union Secure Connectivity Programme and the ESA partnership project contract with the SpaceRISE Consortium, we are embarking on a new and exciting chapter of the European Union's third space flagship programme, IRIS2, the Union Security Connectivity Programme.
The project is the European Union's third major initiative in space after Galileo navigation system and the Copernicus Earth Observation Network, which monitors climate change. It has been beset by differences over industrial work share and concerns from some countries, led by Germany, over the cost. But officials say rapid expansion of Musk's Starlink spurred efforts to show up Europe's so-called digital sovereignty.
Residents in India's New Delhi grappled with a surge in pollution even as authorities tightened restrictions twice in 24 hours for the capital city and its surrounding regions to help the public cope with the deterioration in air quality.
Residents in India's New Delhi grappled with a surge in pollution on Tuesday, even as authorities tightened restrictions twice in 24 hours for the capital city and its surrounding regions to help the public cope with the deterioration in air quality. The AQI was 424 in New Delhi on Tuesday morning. The temperature also dropped to 5.9 degrees Celsius, leaving the city shrouded in toxic haze. Swiss group IQAir recorded the air quality in Delhi at 410, placing it under the hazardous category. Early on Monday, the recommendations for hybrid classes, both online and in person, were limited to classes up to grade 5, but were later extended to all classes except grade 10s and 12. An initial directive that government officers stagger work hours was also broadened to a request that all offices allow 50% of employees to work from home. Likening the pollution as an incurable disease, one resident said the poor air quality is an annual problem with no solution in sight. North India experiences severe pollution every winter as temperature drops and cold air traps emissions, construction dust and smoke from farm fires set off illegally in the agricultural states of Punjab, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh.
That's it for now. Thank you for watching PSM News. Have a good day.
දිවහින්ගේ කුලිවරුවින්
අවුල්මennaki directly association ge hinguma hingun teriya wannane bayennu
volleyball ga මිදේතරක මස්සුවගෙන් එදිය ගොතකි අලවන්න කම්බඩවන්තන් අලවන්න වාහකද කන මේජර් නැති කෙනෙක්
එම්මෙන් ගුලිගෙන්නේ කුරංජේනි ඒක තෙරේක හැම සරුකාරාවස් ගුලිගෙන් නුනේ කමිකම නුනේ කුඩ වෙනස් වෙන බරවල් ගොතුක
කුලිවරුගේ එම්මෙ ෆෝගේ මවලමාත් අලුමින් දෙසක
ඉගාෆ ගොස්ස වලු තෙරේ ගොස් අනෆරත් ෆුට්ටරුග මුබාරක් බබා මේ කරන්ට් ෆෙරෙ ෆාහන කුරුමුගේ එවස් ඉන්තිජාම් මෙන්නෙත් තන්ත
ඒක මානේ කි ෆෙඩරේෂන් උවස් කෝච් උවස් අධි අලුකඩුවස් ඒ දිෆා කුරන්